Hey guys, welcome back to Factorio. This is EddieMan, episode number 61. In the last episode, we had major power issues, and coming back from the break of the episodes, we actually got power back online. I went ahead and started my first solar panel and accumulator field here. It's based off one of the regular blueprints that I just Google searched, and slowly making it, bringing some materials up at a time and making it as I go. So that'll be our first solar panel field. I went ahead and maxed out the coal here, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and build a secondary one here. I know that's supposed to be smelting for our green circuit factory, which that brings me to the next thing. Instead of having it down up here in this corner, I'm actually going to move it closer to the bus. Now, this is my explanation here. I think I'm going to set up some iron smelting here, then 2 lines of copper smelting, right? And that's going to lead into the first column of green circuit production. Okay, and eventually when this patch and these 2 copper patches finally give away and they're done, we get rid of smelting here, and we'll have all the plates coming from the bus, which means I'm probably gonna have to increase smelting, or I don't know. We'll tackle that as the time comes. Maybe we'll set up some drop-off points here for ore, and we'll keep smelting there. I'm not sure, but we're gonna construct that chip factory right here instead of it being all the way up here, because I have to bring copper and iron plates from the bus anyway up. And I'm going to probably nest that right alongside, either alongside the tracks, or I'll have that going to one chip factory column, and then I'll have the smelting go to the other one. I think I like that idea better. As you see, I brought the tracks down and cut a big hole in the trees there. We'll go ahead and make another roundabout here. Probably go down 2 more power pole widths, and on the second one, that'll be the center for the roundabout, and then we'll connect that with another roundabout here. Maybe we'll go like 6 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe the length of 6 power poles right here from middle of this roundabout to this middle roundabout. We'll see how that goes, but that'll be a little bit later on. Okay, because we're going to need this train line to get to this copper, this iron, and then this iron down here eventually. We'll see. Because now we have this iron all the way up here. Maybe we won't even need to come down here. We'll see. We'll see. And eventually I have to build a wall and all that jazz. So, but that's getting way ahead of ourselves. Way ahead of ourselves here. This episode, I want to go ahead and bring you guys over to the solar field really quick here, and we'll take a look at that. We use the tank to get around. Okay. How are we doing on coal? So far, so good. Okay. We don't have any trains coming up here yet, so I don't have to worry about trains going there. Alright, we'll stop the tank here and get out. And we'll take a look at this. This coal is not lasting long at all. But it wasn't expected to, so. Alright, so we'll go ahead and drop down some more solar panels here. I grabbed some more here. So I believe... Okay. So let's do the accumulators actually first. We have a 4x4 Alright, with a RoboPort in the middle. Now, I'm not actually going to place that RoboPort. I will just place the ghost image of that RoboPort. And then eventually, if we decide to do bots on this map, we'll go ahead and place that then. I'll have to deconstruct stuff to get in there to construct it. Okay. I believe this is just going to be a mirror image of what I made over there as of this. Yep. Okay, so we have another substation, and I'm going to need at least one more, I think, right? Let's make two more, just because we can, right? Okay, that'll line up with that. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it might just be 4 of them. Yep, it is. Okay, and then we have it's not that one. Okay. We'll have these two. This, and this. And then those two. One more. And then we'll have a line of accumulators here. Okay. And then that substation will place here. Perfect. And then I'm going out of my way here kind of and putting lights on the outside. I know we can't see on the inside, but that's fine. Okay. So that's pretty much going to be the solar field 1. I don't know if I'll need more. I might put some by where we're going to put the rocket up here. I like this area still for the rocket. So maybe we'll put another solar field around here someplace. Okay. But let's head back down and construct the first part of our chip factory. Alright, shouldn't take us long to get back there. I know I really shouldn't be using the tank for transportation, but it's faster than walking. I probably could set up a service train or something, but yeah, this'll work. Alright, so let's drop the tank off right here for now. Okay. And then I probably could put this in there, so I can use the space for items that I'm going to need. Okay, so we want to go to our trusty blueprint here, and we want to make 1 for iron and 2 for copper. Smelting is going to be right there. I don't want this really being on top of smelting. If we go here, we still have some room for the chip factory itself. Okay. Yeah, it's going to have to be nested in here someplace. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Right there, maybe? Okay. And then 2 copper. Well, we're gonna need... Okay. Change of idea really quick here. if we nest it really closer to the train line, well, no, for future purposes, we're going to want space for stations, right? So actually this works. This works. This little gap here will actually be beneficial in the long run. Let's put that back in our book there. Okay. And then we'll have a line of, I'll have to construct where the roundabout's going to go, but I can do that off camera because I know you guys love watching us place route down. So I'll go ahead and construct this roundabout. And then I'll make a tentative spot where our chip factories are going to go. This doesn't leave us much room because blue circuits is sticking out here too. I mean, literally when the when the plates come off the smelting line, I mean, the factory can be like 2, 3, 4 spaces, and then the factory can start. And I want to make 2 columns of green chip production. Maybe 4 to 6. How big is this? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it would be this plus 1. I don't know why I just did 5 there. I should have went 6, but I mean the plates aren't even making it all the way up, so, and that's because of smelting issues that we're having, and we're not even fully dropping enough ore all for that anyway as it is. So okay. I mean, I have space here. Maybe I can add another one here. Well, this is going to end up just being a backup anyway. So okay. So what I'll do is I'll jump off camera because I want to do some tentative work here. I want to maybe place down these smelting columns here, get this roundabout going, at least here, and then figure out where the train is going to make that 90-degree turn. And that'll give us the idea of where the 2 chip columns are going to go, and how I'm going to figure out how to get these plates off the bus here and maybe squeeze it in here someplace. Okay. Hey guys, I'm back. Okay, so I did a ton of stuff in between takes there. Went ahead and set up that roundabout here for the train line, so I know what my spacing is. I know that's a little further south than I wanted to. These spiders keep popping up here. I had to kill them off again. But that actually clears the lake here that we have. We have to give this lake a name. Maybe suggestions in the comments of what we can name this lake here. Anyway, so I can go ahead and do that off camera. I don't have to do that right now. That's fine. But right now we have our spacing for our chip factory. Okay, and I started building the smelting columns. All right, we'll do some live stuff here now. I went ahead and got the iron one up and running from the iron patch here, which isn't going to last long, but that's fine. We have some stone and iron ore mixed here, so I have some filtering going on here. This should be fine. Once the chip factory kicks off, this won't back up here. Okay. And then we have this rest of the stone just going right back into the stone storage here. Okay. Now that shouldn't be much iron ore. We're going to be using this very soon. But without further ado, let's go ahead and set up this other smelting column here. I'm going to have the iron in the middle and the 2 coppers on the sides, and you'll see why in just a little bit. I think I have an extra one of these, so let's just place these down here. I can always throw that back into production science. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and place these guys here. You and you. Alright, and then let's do the belts here. We don't have to worry about this on the ground anymore, so we could just right over that. Okay. Oh man. So this series is greatly sped up, and it's coming to the end. I know I've been saying that for a long time now, and this series does have a place in my heart, and it's gonna be a little weird parting ways with it when it's done, but we've accomplished so much in this series, and just giving myself a pat on the back here. This laid the groundwork for my other works as well. Death World, Yarabaicha, and Great Wall of Nauvis, and also it's got myself out there, and I would have never gotten to know CAG, and he you know, with my collaboration with him with Best of Both Worlds, that series is hot right now, real hot. We have a red caution here. Oh, they are attacking my turrets. Let me get down there with the tank here. These biters are so annoying. Ugh. Alright. Oh, that's backwards. So let's turn around and let's head down there. We gotta stop mining this copper also. Okay. Looks like we need some more ammo in these turrets here. We have a turret down. Okay. This one can take the 19 I have there. This one needs to be repaired. Let's see. Oh, only 5 left. Ay. Okay. So that's good. That's good. That's got 25 left. There's supposed to be a turret down here too, because I did go all the way to the ocean. No problem. We'll just place these down. These won't be here much longer. It's only a matter of time before I get down here, back here, and expand the bus and all that good stuff. So, alright, let's head back up. Keeping an eye on the time here. We are running a little low in time, so like I said, this episode was just going to be the smelting phase of the Green Circuit Factory. Okay. And I did want to get copper online as well, but it doesn't look like I'm going to have time for that. Let me at least place the lights before I forget. Okay. The idea with the copper is I'm going to have 2 lines coming from over here. First off, it's going to be this copper ore here. Eventually, a little further down the line, I'll tap this one and just have the lines come up. Actually, I might just want to mine this as quick as I can because the bus is creeping up to it. So I might just set up a copper station right here and have that train come back here to here. We'll see though, because this copper train is seeing its better days. And then our original one is on the fritz too. it's holding up, but it's just a waste of resources. It's not at full potential, and I gotta go ahead and play around with those and see what I can come up with. I did make a tentative station here for this copper patch here. That's gonna come down soon, and then I'm gonna mine this iron ore here and just belt it to this station post here. So we have more coal out here too, and this train is not getting any coal. Why not? Oh shoot, I never set this up here. Right, I'm gonna have to go fix that, but looks like that is all the time I have for this episode. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this one up here. I'll do some more work off camera. I'll fix those coal issues with that train, and that's gonna be a huge power issue if I can't get coal to that. So I'm gonna run back and do that, and maybe I'll get this. I'll start the next episode off, which is supposed to be the actual construction of the circuit columns, but maybe I'll open the episode up with me building this ore patch here for copper and getting those worked up to the smelting here. Alright, but I want to thank you guys so much for joining me in this episode of Factorio, and if you haven't yet, please subscribe to my channel, keep up with everything Eddie Man, and also throw a like at the bottom of this channel of this video, as it helps me out a lot. And if you want to check out any of my other series, this you can always hook me up on the Discord server at EddieManPlays, and that's at EddieManPlays on Discord. Okay, I want to thank you guys so much for joining me in this episode of Factorio, and like always, I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.